friends. Welcome back to Random Acts of Esme. I am Esme, here with today's pose of the day. Today we're going to be doing puppy pose. Puppy pose is another good shoulder, chest opener. If you are like me and suffer from tightness in the shoulders, maybe from an injury or just from hunching over in your car, computer, office, phone, what have you, this is going to be a really intense but nice opener. As always, consult your practitioner before doing any yoga poses, and be mindful of your body. Don't let the ego take over. And before we begin, let's take a mindful breath together. Deepen that breath. Exhale. Center into the space on your mat. We're going to come around to our mat on all fours. Try to keep the hands, wrists aligned with the shoulders, the knees aligned with the hips. And you're going to start in child's pose. Just to activate and gently open up those shoulders. Taking a deep breath in. Exhale it out. You're going to come up nice and slow. Back to that all fours position. Extending the right and left hand out in front of you. And you're going to let the chest fall to the mat. The hips are going to stay directly over the knees as much as you can, until your forehead can reach the mat. If your forehead can't reach the mat today, no worries. You stop wherever your body tells you that's enough. And we're just going to stay here for a few breaths. Exhale it out. One more time. Really deepen that breath. Exhale out and let your body just drop to the mat. Last breath in. Deepest breath of the day. Exhale it all out. Sinking into the mat. And if you feel up to it, you can activate this pose even more, open up those shoulders even more by doing two things. The first is just going to be lifting your head up and resting your chin on the mat. Take a breath in. Exhale. Another breath in. Exhale out. We're going to put our head back down onto the mat nice and slow. We're going to take our hands, lift them up off to the mat, place them together in a prayer position, and bend your shoulders up towards your head. Almost as if you're trying to reach the tips of your fingers up to the ceiling. You'll feel it in your shoulders. You'll feel it in your biceps. You'll feel it in maybe even your chest as your body starts to tell you to stop and just breathe here. Exhale it out. Again. Exhale it out. And one last deep breath. Make it count. Exhale. As you exhale, let the arms fall, the palms fall back to the mat. Exhaling again. And rolling your body forward until the belly finds the mat. Lifting the head, the chest upward. Looking directly in front of you. Resting the palms on the mat. Coming into our cobra pose, our counter pose. You can put the sides of your hands down onto the mat, or you can rest the palms flat. Main thing is to keep the chest nice and straight, keep the head straight as if there's like a nice crane pulling, a puppet string pulling from the top of your head. Inhale. Exhale out. Always want to do that counter pose. Come down nice and slow, returning the chest to the mat, hands to the sides of your body, bending the knees and pushing back into that child's pose. The knees can be spread open or put together. Take one nice big breath here in this child's pose. Really reach those arms as far as you can forward. Really sink into the mat. Exhale. And again. Exhale it out. In your final breath. Exhale it out. Bringing the palms back towards your sides. Maybe take a second here before you come up. Feel that opening. Feel the fresh oxygenated blood flowing through your shoulders, your upper back, maybe even the neck. Feel that release of energy, maybe even in the fingertips. And come up nice and slow. Find your way back into your seated position. Easy pose. Center. Back into the breath, into the body, and feel that opening in the chest. It always brings instant relief every time I do that puppy pose. It's a challenge. You can hold this pose up to a full 4 minutes. Set yourself a timer, breathe through, and enjoy. Thank you for joining me for today's pose of the day. I hope that this brings you some sort of relief, maybe some energetic release, some peace within your day. Remember, abundance is everywhere, and make today beautiful on purpose. I will see you again soon. Namaste. Bye, guys.